DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, I hope you're all well. And today is Sunday, and so I thought I'd make a video. I made an update video yesterday, so I won't have to make, I don't feel like making one right now, but I'll do a tag video. Yeah. I saw on Dave Nicholson's tag channel one called the isolation tag. So that's pretty appropriate, isn't it? So I'll answer the questions on that one and see how it goes. Okay, so I'm in the kitchen right now. Probably a view you haven't seen that often. Let me see now. So, question one, do you have enough toilet paper? Now, isn't that an issue all of a sudden for everybody? The quick answer to that is yes, actually. We had a stock of toilet paper, and when the first comments came out, like you might have to stay at home and so on, there was a lot of hoarding that went along. And yes, toilet paper all of a sudden disappeared from all the shelves. And it really got people mad, and I mean, actually the authorities as well, because we were not out of stocks either. It's just because as soon as they would fill up the counters, people would run in and take as many packages as they could. Now we have more than enough toilet paper, meaning in the stores. There was even a sale last week where actually I went and bought some, like a 30 pack, and people told me, "Oh, are you hoarding on toilet paper?" I says, "Actually, no. We buy toilet paper when it's on sale, and by doing that, we have a stock." I was going to say, unless something really, really bad happens and we have to stay for months inside, I guess we'll be okay. Yeah. So yes, we have enough toilet paper. Question two. Can you get enough food in one shopping trip for at least 2 weeks? Well, we could. I guess we'd have to, because we have three freezers downstairs and two fridges. So there's a lot of storage for cooling. So we got a lot of frozen meat. We got some bread and stuff like that. When it gets to vegetables, we usually buy fresh, and these days, we'll buy it packaged, and we take the usual cares, but some in cans. We could buy frozen, but yeah, so to answer the question, could I get enough for 2 weeks? Yeah, I could easily, actually, but I do go and do the groceries still once a week, but if we had to, we could go a lot longer than that, actually. Question three. What do you miss most during isolation? Well, I have a job actually where I have to go work. We're part of what we call essential services because I'm the chief scientific officer. I've mentioned in another video before, but within a dairy company. So normally I do health related research. With collaboration. That's why I'm in Ireland all the time. Boy, am I not answering the question. But the fact is that I actually get out and actually see people. I have to, of course, keep the social distances. So what do you miss most during isolation? I'm not actually isolated for the moment. Are you keeping in contact with friends and family? Thanks to online, yeah. We either through Skype, FaceTime, different, or the phone simply. But thanks to that, I can get in contact with family here in Switzerland, family in Canada, and using other online things like the YouTube, like we're doing here. So the friends, for example, I spoke with Irene tweeting this yesterday on Skype, or was it FaceTime? It doesn't matter. And yeah, so and like I say, the YouTube friends, we have contacts, and so yes, the answer to that is yes, I'm keeping in contact. Maybe I should just say yes and no. What are you doing the most? Social media, streaming services, cable TV, or playing games? I'd say when we're here, it's probably social media and streaming services. We have since the 24th in Switzerland, 24th of March, also Disney Plus, and there was a special for a 1 year package, so I got it. And by using that, and Netflix and of course mostly YouTube for myself. and social media. Yeah, that's what we're doing mostly. So, it keeps us occupied. It does. And of course, I still have my books on the Kindle, and so let me see. And of course, books, books, books. Let me see. Did you stock up on booze and or herb for the long haul? Well, I don't do grass and stuff like that, but booze, yeah, I was going to say I didn't stock up. I had enough, so I didn't need to stock up. 7. If you have pets, how do you like? How do they like you being home all the time? Well, we don't have any pets anymore. I have to admit that Dago was Dago, our golden retriever at the time, was very independent. I don't think he'd have cared if I was there or not. No, but the fact is that we live. I mean, having a house, we grounds. I mean, we could have walked. I know it would have been boring for him, but we could have walked him on the grounds. Yeah, so that's not really a question that's relevant anymore. Are you working from home? And if not, does your country have an aid package for you while you're unemployed? Well, the fact is over here, like I just said before, is I'm actually not working from home. A lot of things I could actually do from home, but a certain number of things I can't, like inspections and stuff like that, which I'm doing these days for security. Our country actually they're not giving an aid package as a lump sum, but we have quite generous unemployment benefits, and because of that, they have, basically made everything so easy right now. There's no waiting time and stuff like that. So, no, I mean, the aid package is there, and if somebody is predisposed to be like, a weak immune system or something of that, the companies are, so to say, obliged to pay them to stay at home. Of course, that is easy to say, but when the companies, especially the smaller ones, if they go bankrupt or bust, if there's no more money, it'll be the government, because it'll end up being in unemployment. But yeah, these are all covered. But it's not like, for example, in Canada where they're giving money away or something like that. It's different, but it's within the existing structures that have been made more flexible. And there's a lot actually for business to help them to keep afloat. Yeah. Where are we now? Question 9. Other than shopping, are you getting outside at all? Well, like I said, I have to go to work, but I walk. I can walk to work. It's a half an hour walk. I could take the car, I suppose, but I do on Fridays. That's the day I do the groceries, so that I have less to go around. And by taking the car and on Friday, I can go out of the regular hours for the groceries, so that way less social contact as possible. And I am being as careful as I can. So the question was, other than shopping, do you go outside at all? Yeah, I do actually, but not more than I need to, put it that way. I'm not like, just having fun and meeting people all the time. Have you ordered food? Next question. Have you ordered food or done takeout at all during the isolation? No, we haven't ordered any food. What we do is that we try to use the food that we have and make recipes so that actually, if you've got a pound, for example, I'm just making things up, but if you have a pound of ground beef, that you're not just eating ground beef, that it'll be put into a recipe so that it'll last longer, so that we can, stretch it out. I mean, we do that anyway, actually. It's nothing really new, but no, we've not really wanted to order food. It's one of those things that right now I don't really care for having takeaway and so on. As far as other type of shoppings, there were one or two things that we really needed, our iron, or a few different things that conked out. We ordered through it's called Galaxis or Digitech. These are the Swiss equivalents of Amazon, and the postman just lays it down near the door and runs away. Okay, it's 10 minutes. I'm going to stop here. That was a fun tag. Thank you, Dave, and hope you all stay safe. Take care, everybody.